First I'm going to turn the machine on because it takes forever to come up to the temperature. Now I'm going to measure the graphic. We want it to go, I don't know, we think about 10 inches the whole thing.
Sure.
And I'm not really worried about width, which I know it's probably going to be somewhere around 7. So I've got my design, but I was doing a vector conversion. So now I'm going to create a new document to the size I wanted on the t-shirt. So we said I'm just going to go ahead and go 12 by 10. Just I'm going to paste this. I know you can't see nothing right now, but this will actually be a different color. But the machine, whenever it cuts it out, it's only reads in black. And this is going to be here. And this is going to be a really bright pink. Alright. So, hold on. And this is what the background actually looks like. I'm going to do the same with that. And this, I'm going to create outlines. And I am going to select both. And I'm going to do the same thing. And that way, that just cut. See, I just put an underlayer. I'll just create black. And you can see that it cut through the paint. Because this is going to be very important whenever we go to make our cuts. I'm going to make a copy of that. I'm going to group all of this. I'm going to select this. Oops. I'm going to select these together. Alright. Now if I take these strokes away, I can just select okay. Because I need to get it out of here. Group it. Fucking move that shit. Yeah. Yeah. See, because you can't press on top of the materials. Alright, so I'm going to make this black. Let's ungroup everything because now we have to save our separations. Alright, so I'm going to delete all this mess. I'll delete that. I'm going to save this as silver layer. All in caps because I forgot to. Alright, bring this shit back. I'm going to delete this. This will be known as the, I have to convert it to black because the machine only reads black. Save that to pink layer. Alright, silver layer, pink layer, and that's it. I'm going to import my first layer. ATLA media. Right here, and that's going to be the pink layer that we created in the vector program. Hit this little doodabber. I'm not going to change any dimensions so we could see that this graphic is going to be 6 inches across and almost 8 inches high. It's about where we want. If I change the dimensions right now, then whenever I import the other files, I have to change the other dimensions. That's why I keep whenever I do them, I do the true dimensions in my Illustrator. I got 18 inches of room, so I'm actually going to do 2 copies of this. I'm going to put a big space in between so it'll make it easier to read. I think that would be it. And then I'm going to send the job to the machine. only gonna be able to put one graphic on here unless I did a row of them. We're doing a demo, so I will just take a material loss. No, I can save that for like a name or something. So I'm gonna send this. That's it for the transfers. Make sure that they line up. And what this does is I get to check the pressure settings, which pressure settings are a little tight. I'm gonna do it for 5 seconds, and it gets all the moisture out of the shirt. Just gonna loosen up on this just a little bit. Reposition my shirt. I'm gonna come back down, and I'm not gonna clamp it. All I'm doing is smoothing it out. Now, what do I want to press? Press this, or do I want to press this? You can go either way because it's not going to be pressed on top of each other. So we got that right there. This curls up, so this could move. If I was trying to apply it onto this, it could slide. So I'm going to do the ATLA media first. I want to find where we want it to go. Usually measure about a hand size down from the top of the graphic, but since it's like a paint splatter, you can go up a little bit. So check your corners. Got the seams right here. It's in the center of the shirt. So I'm going to take that. Now this is called a tack right here, what I'm fixing to do. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to tack it for a couple seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to pull it up. And now that presses it where it's gonna, where the graphic's gonna be, and then you got to coat it with a Teflon sheet. But I'm only gonna let it roll for a few seconds instead of its prolonged press because I'm doing another layer and I don't want to burn the graphic. I ain't got to do a tack on this because this backing on this material, it already has. It's not like the other transfer materials. It is a little tacky already. And now I'm gonna go for like a 10-second or 11-second press. Now I'm gonna wait for this to completely cool. Ready?